Virgo. This is your love and relationship general tarot reading for the month of February. So I have shuffled and we're ready to get started. Okay, Virgo, the first card here is going to represent the expectations, hopes, and fears for love. The second card is going to represent the obstacle or the challenge to overcome. And the third card is going to represent the realization or the outcome. Okay, Virgo, so let's look at where you're at here. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. It is in the reverse. And I do feel strongly this is your energy because we have a female here, which is kind of representative of the Virgin. It's also an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And here you are beautiful, just so you know. You're dressed very nicely. You have a beautiful sunflower. You have your basket and you're looking to your labors. You're looking to pick the fruit that you have invested so hard in. You're ready to reap. You're ready to go to your crop and say, you know, I've done the work. I've labored. I'm ready for my reward. Now, that sounds great, and that is what it should be, right? However, it's in the reverse, and the sky is a little cloudy. The sky is a little gray. You're looking, you're hoping, you're expectant. It's like, I deserve this. I should have this. It's my time. And yet, your basket is empty. It's in reverse. You're not receiving your due reward. You're not receiving the fruit of your labor and the work of your hands. So as challenging as this is, it's kind of the energy that's happening right now. And I don't want you to be discouraged because there's no doubt you have been working hard on yourself and your relationships. You are at the Seven of Pentacles. However, with that being said, I feel that the timing is not exactly right. God and the universe is putting the brakes or putting a hold on the return of your investments at this time in love. Some things have not come to full maturity and fruition, and this probably won't make sense to you. In your eyes, you know, it is time. You are ready. You have done the work. So where is my payoff? This can be challenging, Virgo, because I feel that you're going to, you know, Virgo likes to have results, and Virgo likes to do things that they know they'll get a payoff. And when you do the things and you don't get the payoff, it's like, what the heck? There's a feeling here of a loss of control and a realization that we can do what we can do, but we can't control everything as humans. And sometimes, you know, the rain doesn't come. Sometimes, you know, the crop doesn't yield what it should. And so there is a sense of some things you're not going to be able to control at this time in your love life. And because of that, I do feel for some of you, you've been maybe feeling a little overwhelmed by it all, a little frustrated, a little anxious. And the real, as painful as this is, it's like there's a bigger picture here. There's a more spiritual aspect happening. It isn't just about, you know, what you're manifesting at this time. There may still be weeds in your garden that you're not aware of. Maybe not in yours, maybe in your lover's, maybe in this potential relationship. You know, you may have done your part, but maybe someone else has not been as prudent. So weeds are bound to come up. Pruning issues are bound to come up. This is going to be a time of more clearing, and you're probably tired of clearing and ready to get the reward, but there's not much you can do. Some of you have been working overtime and working so hard on yourself, and that's why it's like, okay, then it's my time. It's like overdoing it, overworking. And, you know, the universe is saying that sometimes, Virgo, less is more. You know, sometimes it's not all about what you can do. It's about doing what you can do and then stepping back and letting the universe, relinquishing control, saying, I've done what I can do and now I have to let go. Sometimes less is more. I also feel that you probably at this point are changing your plans in some way, shape, or form because of this realization, because things aren't coming to fruition as quickly as you had hoped, that you're going to be changing plans, whether that's for yourself, your relationship, and how you move forward. And the universe, I feel, is asking you to slow down, to stop working and trying so hard, and to give time to reflect so that any repetitive patterns that have been occurring in your relationships that have led to your dissatisfaction and disappointment, you know, it's time to slow down so you can see what's working and what's not. Okay, so what is the obstacle here? And this kind of makes sense because, you know, you are hoping for your reward. The challenge or the obstacle here is going to be the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And what's interesting is that when it's in the upright, it's like we have the scales of justice. Things are fair. Things are balanced. There's give, there's take. There's generosity here. So now we have this reversed in your love life. And so the challenge here is going to be that, you know, Virgo, I hate to say this, but some people take advantage of you. Some people take advantage of your giving, your caring, and your sacrificial nature. And sometimes we think the more we give, the more we will receive. And I feel that God in the universe is trying to teach you the opposite, that sometimes the more you give, the more you'll be taken advantage of. And so understanding these scales in your relationship, understanding what is imbalanced, what is not working for you, who is taking from you. I feel like this is a hand here and someone just, you know, they're like, give me what you have, give me, you know. This is where I feel that you could be dealing with someone that is a taker in your life, in relationship. You may be kind of serving this person, not knowingly, but you're subservient in the relationship. And a lot of times, because you will get what you want because you're so helpful and being needed, that's okay with you. But it's not going to work in the long run. This is going to serve to drain you. And this may not be for all of you. This is just who I'm talking about. But I mean, honestly, this is someone that's like, could even be a little greedy. Could be someone that steals, that takes, that's there, you know, this can indicate theft, or someone that's trying to take something from you, that's taking advantage of your good nature. I feel that you have been being too generous, Virgo, that you've been giving too much in your relationships, that you have not let, because you're the worker and you work so hard, it comes so natural to you, that you do like 80% of the work and someone else is maybe doing 10, 20% at best. And so this is, it's not balanced for you. So stepping back and kind of being honest with the situation and asking yourself, why do I give so much? What does that do for me? You know, am I compensating for something? Do I value myself? You know, this is really about your value and what you bring to the table and also what other people bring to the table, and looking to see if this is equal, if it's reciprocal, if you give and receive equally, or if someone is just taking. And it's understandable, you know, when you've invested so much in someone and you've given so much, this is not going to feel fair to you, because this card is showing that someone in your life has taken a lot, and you know, you're hoping that eventually you're going to get something back. But this card is saying no, like there's a chance you may not get anything back, and you're going to feel like it's really unfair and unjust. And it is. That ultimately at the end of the day, you may not get what you want from this person or this situation or this relationship. Instead of getting bitter and angry, Virgo, just see this as God and the universe as protecting you, because there's something that you are investing your time, your energy, your resources, your emotions in. And I just feel it may not be a good investment. Like this person or the situation could be a scam or a con artist or someone that is a taker. And at the end of the day, it's like the controller and the controlled. And which part are you partaking in? The controller is happy with the situation because they get what they want and they don't have to give anything at all. The controlled feels powerless, helpless, and becomes resentful. And it's like someone is unhappy, but it's like, well, what are my other options? I've invested this much because I feel that you've invested. You've got a lot of pentacles here. You've definitely given your fair share. And as frustrating as this can be, my encouragement to you is to be honest with the situation and see this as, what is the universe and God trying to show me about how I am in relationships? Are there weeds that need pruning? What in me wants to give more than I receive? If this is resonating with you, because this can be frustrating energy for sure, but it's meant to help you. It's meant to teach you. It's meant to be a blessing and not, you know, a curse. So if this is relating to you, instead of getting frustrated and angry, because there's definitely a temptation to do that, try to see the lesson. Try to see the bigger picture, to step back objectively and see how the universe is trying to help you get the love that you really want. So I have great news for you, Virgo, and what this tells me is that all hard work does pay off eventually. Maybe not in the way we think or hope, but in the long run, you will have the victory. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get that relationship or that how you think it's going to resolve is going to resolve. But what I know is that your mind is going to get it. Your mind is going to wrap around this lesson, this truth, whatever you need to understand. You're going to have this fresh inspiration, this newfound clarity, this razor sharp intellect and analytical mind with a crowning crown, basically, of victory. It's going to rise up in you, and it's going to give you mental clarity. You're going to see things more clearly. You're going to see this person, this relationship, and not only that, but probably most importantly, you're going to see and understand yourself. And you're going to realize where maybe you were not being honest with yourself, or where you were not being balanced or fair, or you're going to rise above it, and you're going to understand the lesson. You're going to get it. You're going to start understanding too what you really want in relationships, what makes you tick, how you operate, what you need and what you don't want, what you want and what you don't want. And that's a wonderful lesson. That's a beautiful lesson. And that can take some people a lifetime. So if you have not been getting what you want, if you have been feeling frustrated, and you feel like there's just been setbacks and delays, don't beat yourself up for that, because the prize here is clarity, awareness, and really new ideas, new breakthroughs, new ways about thinking about things. And we know that the mind is incredibly powerful, and how you think is what shapes your life. So with you having this brand new ace, this new beginning, you're going to be able to have more control. You're going to be able to start thinking and directing your life and your relationships the way that you want it to go, the way it's right for you. Maybe you can't control other people, but you can control yourself. You control your thought processes, how you think, how you speak, your truth. And I feel that you're going to move forward seeking a relationship with someone that is similar to you, has a similar outlook, has a similar mindset, more common values. And you're really going to finish up the month with an understanding of what you need in a relationship. And communication is going to be huge. So you're going to be communicating more with your current partner, yourself even, in a truthful way, and future potential love relationships. So a very powerful and transformative Virgo. I hope this reading has helped. As always, I would appreciate for you to like and subscribe to the channel. That's going to make sure you get all the messages, the tips and tools on how to manifest and be your highest and best self. Virgo, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a good rest of your day.